how to make an animated card. Hit the pink plus, custom graphic, select your size, print, and you can choose card or A5. That's pretty standard for a holiday card. And of course you can choose a template, but I'm going to show you how to do it from scratch. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a background in there. And if you go down to backgrounds, there are many different backgrounds to choose from. I'm going to try to find something wintry. So I'm going to type in winter. And there's a bunch of winter graphics. I'm going to choose this one. Next, I'm going to go to shapes. And I'm going to type in circle because I'm going to build a snowman. And there's my first circle, and I'm going to move it where I want it. And I'm also going to change the color. Make sure you select on that circle and change the fill color. So there's my first circle. Now I'm going to hit duplicate. A little bit easier than making a new circle. I just duplicate it. And this one's going to be a little bit smaller, and then duplicate again and make this one even smaller. So now you can see my snowman is starting to show. And then I'm going to type in line, and I'm going to find just a plain line that I can use for arms. So I need 2 arms. Now it turned these lines yellow, so I'm going to click on each line and change it to black. Change that one to black. And now I'm going to shorten my lines and adjust them, put them where I want them so that the snowman has arms. So now that he has arms, I'm going to use the shape tool again, put a line on top of his head, and then type in square and make him a hat. And I'm going to keep it black. And you can move it and you can adjust it. And I'm going to keep going with the shapes, and I'm going to make eyes and a nose, and I'm going to speed it up. Now I'm going to add some snowflakes. So in the shapes menu, I'm going to type snowflake. You can see there's lots of different kinds of snowflakes. You can size them, you can color them whatever color you want, and you can also duplicate. If you don't want to duplicate, you can just drag over different snowflakes. I'm going to duplicate most of them, and I'm going to speed this up. Now comes the fun part. I'm going to select animate. When you select animate, it's not going to show up unless you are clicked off of specific shapes. So you can see I'm just in general on the entire card. And when I hit animate, there's all these different buttons. Don't be afraid to play around with them. There are flashing and moving and zooming and panning. And depending on what kind of creation you've made, there will be different options for you. Once you're finished, you're going to download, and it's going to save your project. You want to save it as an MP4 so that it will play. And once you download it, when you download it, give it a name that you'll recognize. I called mine Snowman. And that way, if it doesn't download on your desktop, you can search for it. Once you find it, you can upload it into Otis Assessments.